everybody. Good evening and good evening, good morning, wherever, however, how you doing? And we are doing our Smackdown take for this week, and we are going to go ahead and Uh, start off with the segment. I'm sorry if I don't have them all in order per se. Um, if I do remember offhand, we had the introduction of Sami Zayn coming out saying he won't be put down or denied from his dream going into the Fatal Four Way for the Saturday Night Main Event match that is happening tonight. A few important matches that are leading up. Like I said, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, Trick Williams, and Randy Orton are all competing for a number one contender for the WWE Undisputed Championship for Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. So, they had the introduction of him. Trick Williams had came out, and of course he said, "I'm not scared of nobody," because he had a match with Damian Priest later on that night. I didn't get a chance to fully cover that match all the way, but let me get the best intake that I can. Um, so Damian Priest ended up showing up. Trick Williams, he ended up trying to punk Trick Williams. Trick won up to ain't no punk and ended up smacking Sammy with the microphone. So that was also the funniest thing. Again, Sammy and Damien ended up jumping Priest, which they both had, I guess, in a cross with each other. So Trick had ended up bumping Priest into Sammy, which caused, like I said, a little friction going into that matchup. Later on, more so, but again, like I said, I'm all just giving the segments. Can't give them all in order. Sorry, it's hard to remember. Schedule's been busy. So, uh, they had their matchup, and there was also another segment with Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov. So he was letting Ilya know he could have his rematch tonight, even though Ilya just have a number one contenders match that he lost to Sami Zayn last week. Also matchup by the way, and they ended up when they had their rematch, and the Miz had wanted to give his 2 cents input per se, but of course Carmelo had shut him down in the meantime. But gotta love the Miz. He's the man. Like I said, no matter what it is, he's always been awesome. Awesomest character that there is, regardless of what how you look at him. So they ended up having that segment. There was another match that also went on too, by the way. Um, w- Triple threat women's tag team matchup: Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss versus Lash Legend and Nia Jax versus women's U.S. champion Julia and Kendall Gray. I didn't get a chance to fully cover the matchup. Did see the ending sequence with Lash Legend living doing the last extension. Um, and Charlotte Flair ended up coming in there spearing. I think it was Lash, and then Kendall Gray got the pin, giving them the win, so there would be the number one contender match, which is a interesting sequence too, because I didn't get a chance to really, I haven't really got a chance to cover them more so or in NXT, so it is interesting to see these new young stars getting their pop more so over the veterans that we have seen over the last couple of years. Again, I like the team of Nia Jackson and Lash Legend, truthfully. Don't know how anybody else feels. Um, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, they also made it known that they're also going to qualify for the Women's Royal Rumble too. So that's another interesting spotlight to see them in, and also I believe Rhea Ripley and Io Sky have also said they have also qualified. So that's another addition, also more so. And we have also there was another matchup that I'm also was also should have been more invested in. My favorite superstar, Chelsea Green versus Jade Cargill, champion versus champion. So I think there is a AAA pay per view that is coming on. I believe this Sunday. So I think that they are going to defend their mixed tag team champions at a AAA pay per view. Her and Ethan Page. So I believe that they are going to defend those titles. I'm not sure against who. Again, it's going to be interesting to see. Um, so yeah, Kendall Gray and Julia, they'll be end up going for the women's. Hello there. They'll be going for the women's tag team title. And there's another segment I'm going to miss on. Because it's going to be at the top of my key. Don't even worry. We had a sit down segment. I believe it was originally Michael Cole and Cody, and we ended up having our boy Jacob Fatu popping up. And this thing has gotten personal from what everybody is saying. Hello there, how's it going? Welcome to the live. Make sure y'all subscribe. And it was pretty interesting to see Jacob. Like I said, you think I'm off the chain. Like I love when Jacob speaks freely, honestly. Uh if they do, I would like to see. I don't know how anybody else feels. I don't know how anybody else feels, but if they would love to see Cody Rhodes sorry, Jacob Fatu versus um Drew McIntyre, I don't know. Would y'all like seeing that, or would y'all like seeing Cody and him running back? Honestly, could kind of like seeing that as a mix. Like I said, Jacob and sure. What's your question? Sorry, but yeah, I would love to see a Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. I think that'll be an interesting matchup, different clashes of styles. Because Jacob can do a lot in the ring, honestly. And what's your question, Starry R? So, but yeah, Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre, if y'all agree. But yeah, so and that I would, and honestly, if he does come back, if he can come back in time, hopefully, no, it's not gonna be no time soon. But Kevin Owens is another one I would love to see back. But yeah, 33. So, but yeah, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, I believe that matchup is tonight on Saturday Night Main Event. Again, if you are watching it, make sure you catch it. I believe it's live on Peacock. So I think the event started at 7:30, maybe 8ish. So again, um, and then going to the later part of the night, it was going on. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe if y'all into wrestling content. And later on the night we had Trick Williams versus Damian Priest. I didn't get a chance. Sure thing, you can like the live. So it's Trick Williams versus Damian Priest. I didn't get a chance to watch the entirety of that matchup, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna really lie to y'all. I have a feeling they gave it the trick by the way it kind of looked. By the way it kind of looked, and I could see him like giving him some type of love too before they going into this fatal four way number one contenders match. But I do have a feeling because I did get a chance to see the pop later on. Uh I try to be. I be nice to everybody that's nice to me. That's fair. So yeah. Um so yeah, we Randy Orton ended up popping up and them three famous letters RKO, which I feel like he would be my pick to win the Fatal Four Way match. For number one contendership. So, so again, who y'all got in the matchup to win? I could see them giving Trick some love. I could see him and Sammy ended up running like a little small rivalry, especially because of the cheap shots and how he wanted to step on Sammy shine. I'm talking about wrestling more so. WWE Smackdown happened this past Friday night. I didn't get a chance to cover it, unfortunately. So I'm just running the live today. So yeah, and again, make sure you go ahead hit the subscribe. We're gonna cover some more wrestling. I put some more wrestling content on the channel. Uh, again, if y'all are, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. I usually try to extend the live a little longer. I got more to cover later on, so don't worry. I'm going to probably do a recap. No, I'm going to do a recap of Saturday night's main event at best time frame I can. Trust me, and make sure y'all hit the subscribe, and then I will get back with y'all on another time. And make sure y'all have a great evening. Take it easy.